Awesome Ryan, or you can call me Ryan. And today I'm gonna be telling you the time when 3 kids fought in my after school. Now for this story, I guess I'm gonna name these kids Justin, James, and Harry. I guess I don't know why I chose these names. It's just that Harry Potter cool, you know. So yeah. So I was in around 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade. I don't exactly remember, but I know I wasn't in high school. That's all I knew. I wasn't in high school. I was still in elementary. I wasn't in middle. I was still in elementary, and I was still, kid, So this happened in after school, After school kids just, different schools, different people, So these kids, they were like the kids that brought like the snacks, and like they'd play these games and get over angry because someone got something better, like, oh, I'm angry because you got a Pikachu and I only got a Ditto or whatever, that kind of kid, like they just got angry over nothing, like literally, if someone got like something slightly more worth, or something of more worth than the other person, the kids would be like angry, those type of kids. Like they'd bring food and then they'd play these games and then they'd always argue. So yeah, they were the most popular kids in the after school. Everybody kind of hated them for being this annoying and always raging, because they used to play these adventure games, and when they played these adventure games, they would honestly very often rage, because when like Harry says, "Hey, I got a Charizard," or like, I got the immortal staff of death, or whatever, the other two would be like, no fair, how come you get the immortal staff of death, blah blah blah, whatever crap thing, like. So they weren't the most popular, and nobody really liked them because of their toxic nature, I guess I'd say. So everybody kind of like avoid them, and I don't know why they're still friends. Well, they were friends, even though they argued all the time. Like, bro, if you want to get the best stuff all the time, then just stop playing with them and play by yourself. Like play Minecraft like I do. Play Minecraft and get diamond armor or get netherite armor and then flex on these noobs. Like, bruh. So they would fight, and one day, I don't know what happened, but I guess there was the tip of the iceberg. Everybody was just, I guess there was like chaotic energy in the air, or these kids had like a horrible day or something, and they're like, oh, I'm so angry. Oh, I'm so angry. Had a horrible day. I'm angry. I want to fight, So, honestly, they were a lot more aggressive than normal, and they fought a lot more, which is kind of strange, because when they fought, they didn't fight that much. It's like minor arguing. They didn't throw punches or anything. They didn't go like pow pow, Bro, like, if they actually went pow pow, then then everybody would be like expelled in an instant, So I don't know what happened that day. I guess they were just bummed out, or like, I'm angry. I wanna play Minecraft or whatever, Like me. I play Minecraft for a living, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, playing Minecraft is pretty cool. Now that's not the point. So they continued So for this day, they continued playing this adventure game, like I just stated before. They played this adventure game. They had some arguments and things like that. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, one person says, "Hey, I found the staff of death," or whatever. I don't know, because I do not play with them. And he's like, "What? How did you get the staff of death," or whatever, And then he's like, and they started all raging. Now, luckily, this didn't get too far before kids pulled them apart. I don't, like, the older kids, they were like, "Hey, yo, chill, just a game, chill, calm down," And I don't know why, but before they started punching each other, they were very close to punching each other. They were like a smidgen away. Luckily, they did not punch each other, because then that would have just been a disaster. But they did eventually. So the bigger kids like pulled them apart, because like nobody because we had this really strict teacher, and like this teacher was like, oh, you did something bad, the whole class gets punished, you know. Oh, you guys are so bad, you know. The whole class got punished. So the bigger kids pulled the smaller kids, the hairy kid people, you know. They got pulled apart basically. And that's not the end of the story. They continued for some odd reason. I don't know what was going in their brain. Like, oh, he got the staff of immortality. I want to play again so I can kill him and grab the staff and immortality thingy kebab for myself, and then I can stab him in the back. You know, I don't know what happened in his head. Like, what was he thinking? But yeah, so they continued playing. Now, as they continued playing, the fights started getting more and more bad. Like I'm saying, like the older kids, like the oldest kids there were like 6th graders and 7th graders. So like the older kids, since I was in 5th grade or 4th grade, I don't remember. The older kids were starting to have trouble pulling them apart, because they were going top-notch angry mode. They're like Kung Fu Panda angry, literally doing Kung Fu back kicking them, you know, back kicking each other like pow, you know. So yeah, fights started getting more intense, more arguments, blah blah blah, and I don't know what set it off. What set off the time bomb, the ticking time bomb? Like, I don't know what set it off, but suddenly, out of nowhere, Harry punched Justin, and Justin was like, "How dare you punch me?" You know, you get those the reaction from entitled people, like, you have to apologize for hitting my daughter, even though it barely did any damage. Like, I hit you, I used bug bite, that did 2 damage. Like, bro, it's 2 damage. Nobody cares. You have 100 HP. And I don't know what went wrong in his life, but he was angry, horribly angry. Now, he was very angry. I don't know why. Nobody does. But he was extremely angry and started like breathing hard. And then he slashed back. Slash, you know? Slash. You could hear the people like slash, you know? So these kids were very weird. We could hear the slice, slash, you know? The sounds they make. They were very weird. So they started slashing, and for some reason, I don't know how they managed to accidentally slash James. I forgot what I called him. I don't know how he managed to accidentally slash someone, but he did. He did accidentally slash someone. And James was suddenly like, "Bro, why'd you have to pull me into this? Why'd you hit me?" And it was like, "Oh, bro, it was an accident. And then James started slashing, and then all of a sudden they were getting into a full slashing battle. Luckily, they were not hitting each other. They were just doing air slashes. But then, since I'm pretty sure Harry, I'm pretty sure, I forgot. Like, I don't remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure what I said was like Harry punched Justin, or the other way around. But I can't keep up with the names, because these are not the normal names, just for privacy reasons. So let's say the dude that was hit first. In this case, I'm pretty sure it was either Justin or Harry. They were the first ones to get hit, and yeah, either James died. Justin died or Harry died. Bro, I'm getting so confused with these names. Either Justin or Harry died. I don't really remember which one. Well, I remember it. It's just that for the video, I'm not going to say the real names, because privacy reasons. You know, I don't think people would be appreciative if I just shout out their names like, "Hey, blah blah blah, punch this kid in the face." Oh my god, this is such a good video idea, you know? I don't think that would be really cool to me, you know? So, whoever got the first hit died. And then that person, Justin or Harry, started yelling like, "Ah! Why'd you hit me?" And then you know, like when those entitled kids on Christmas don't get what they want and start yelling, "Oh, why did you give me this? I wanted this present." You know, it's like, "Why did you kill me? I thought we were best bros!" Ah! And start raging. Yeah. So then he threw a punch, like, "Hoo-yah!" You know, punch. Kung Fu Panda punch. Kung Fu Panda punch, right? And he got a punch to the face, and you know, it did not hurt, cause I knew you guys would expect it. It did hurt, but like these kids, they barely knew how to fight. Literally, all they could do was like flail their arms around and pretend they were fighting. But then he punches, right? And since they're not good at fighting, like mind you, they do not know how to taekwondo, punch, karate. You know, you get that 1-2 combo. You know, they didn't know how to do that at all. So when they did try to fight, all their fighting was very weird and very scuffed. So their fighting wasn't good, but that punch was the spark of the flame, you know? It was the match in the flame. And then all of a sudden, the other dude, the second dude, either Justin or Harry, threw back a punch, right? And I'm not sure these kids really knew how to fight, cause yeah, it didn't look like they knew how to fight. Yeah, but I'm still wondering how the second dude, I'm just gonna call first dude second dude, you know, how Justin or Harry landed that hit. Like, how did he land that hit? Like, I'm still so confused. Like, he landed a hit, and it wasn't light. Like, mind you, it was a full-on karate punch. You can hear that big fat slap. You know, you can hear that. You know, when you can hear like that slap, like, you know, that really good hit. So, everybody was in shock. Like, but like even me, like I got used to ignoring them because I just sit in the corner, do my homework, vibe, right? Even I somehow got distracted. Like I've already adapted to the situation. I've already learned. I have already become the ignoring master. And I even got distracted. And I was like, bro, you could hear that person. And everybody in the room was like, huh? What just happened? Everybody was in shock. Eyes wide, mouth wide. Everybody was in shock. And then suddenly, I don't know why James wanted to get in the action. I guess he was also angry, like, oh, I want to punch someone, you know? Well, honestly, he had nothing to do with this. Why'd you want to go? Like, bro, he had nothing to do with this. He did nothing. Like, bro, you didn't have to get involved. Bro, like, nothing. Literally, you did nothing. You did not have to get involved. But I guess he was very angry too, and started like, oh, angry, you know, started grr and punch. Now, I'm not sure if that Harry or Justin's hit was a lucky hit. So, yeah, I don't think it was either a lucky hit or just a good hit. So, then they all started getting into a battle. Now, it was kind of like a kiddie battle, you know, when the kids were just like flailing their arms around, trying to punch every inch they could. So, yeah, they couldn't do much. It was like it's like a baby fight. Wah, 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 wah. Like arms flailing, anger in the air, you know, arm flails. So, yeah, you could expect they did nothing much. Yeah, so they did nothing much. But, for some reason, I don't know why James decided to get in the fight. Like, you had nothing to do with the fight. Like, bro, you did not have to get involved. That was just your choice. So, yeah, he was kind of strange the way he got involved. But anyways, on to the story. Now, they started punching again. Like, they continued punching. Still throwing them good hits. Very rarely they did get a good hit, but it was there. They did hit some good hits. And in the end, when the teacher came, them three, they did not get suspended, although they did get, like, detention for, like, I'm not sure why our after school had detention. Like, this is not middle school, but, you know, whatever. So they got, like, detention for, like, 5 hours or whatever. And they got kept until, like they did nothing but sit in that room and think about their actions. Like, a kid's timeout corner. All they did was sit there. And from what I remember, I'm pretty sure one of them did get, like, a bloody nose. One got, like, a couple bruises. And one did get scratched up. I mean, what do you expect? Like, you know, there's going to be casualties, you know? It was a war, you know? Luckily, they did stop playing with each other, which was a good side, because, like, nobody wanted them to play, because, yeah, you don't want to see, like, 3 psycho kids going at it, fighting each other every single minute of every single day. Like, bro, what you want? What you doing? Like, what you going at it? You know? It's just going to be hella annoying. Yeah, so that was the story of how a kids fought in my class. Now, I forgot to add this, but of course this was not happening during class, or else the teachers would have obviously stopped it. It was during break. So, I just forgot to add that. It was during a break. You know, those breaks, 30-minute breaks. It was during break. Because if it were, like, during class, of course my teacher was going to be, like, stopping it. But, of course, it was during a break. And, yeah. The teacher was gone. So, of course, everything went down during break. I mean, what do you expect? Kids to fight going at it literally during the day? Like, in the middle of class. Oh, yes, I'm playing this game in the middle of class. And I'm angry and want to have some beef with the children, you know? So, yeah, I guess that was the story of how children were fighting in my class. It was kind of an awkward and weird situation, honestly. I don't know why they started fighting. Like, literally, I was so conflicted. I was like, bruh, like, huh? So, honestly, that experience was not the best one. It was very confusing. It was not a good experience. But it was very entertaining, seeing them punching each other. Now, anyways, that's going to be the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd subscribe. You do not have to, but the option is there if you want to. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go now. See you guys later. Have a great day. See ya.